We are blessed with another glorious day. So we are again taking advantage of sunshine and warmth. And we're going to do a little fall bulb planting. We spoke a little bit about when they first came into the store about planting fall bulbs for your spring color. So today we're actually going to be doing that. This is hibiscus. And those of you who know hibiscus know that they are very late. They are probably the latest thing to appear in your garden. So I always like to surround the hibiscus with nice bulbs. And one of my favorites is the alliums, right? Because I just kind of do this little back frame where I know, where as the hibiscus is growing, they're behind there giving texture, color. So we're going to plant some of the alliums right behind here. We've got a couple of different colors, a couple of different sizes, and then we'll be rewarded with that next spring. So I'm actually going the easy route these days, and I'm using a bulb auger or a planter auger. So simple. This is the auger. You attach it to your cordless drill, and you just basically go right down into the soil, and you come up, and voila, you have a hole all set. Now, the next thing that I like to do, I will throw some bulb tone in there, just a little bit. And because the alliums are a larger bulb, I'm going to go down about 6 inches. The larger the bulb, the more you're going to go down till about 6 inches. Daffodils, alliums, they kind of all fall into that size range. Crocuses are going to be a little bit smaller, so you're only going to go down a few inches to do crocuses. So now you're going to take it, just like with the garlic, right? This side is going to go down. This is where your roots are going to come out. This is where you're going to get your green in the spring. You just take it, put it right down there, and you cover it with soil. So here's a few things, right? We're not the only ones who like the bulbs. We have moles, voles, chipmunks. They all think it's, their little Thanksgiving buffet that we're putting out for them. So if you do have a problem with those critters, there's a few things you can do. When you're planting your bulb, you can put in oyster shells. You can find those in the poultry aisle, right? It actually, it hurts their paws when they go to try to claw around it. So they tend to stay away from it. You could also put blood meal. They don't like the scent of blood meal, so you can throw it in there. It's a good nutrient for the plant itself too, so you can't really go wrong on that one. And then I do have a customer who has been using the Molex. She has a very severe problem, and so she plants, whenever she plants, she puts the Molex in the hole too. And knock on wood, so far she's had good success with that. So there's a couple of tips when you're planting your fall bulbs. So next thing you know, we're going to cover it with soil. And I like to water it just this first time, just because there's no real rain in the future. If it was going to rain tomorrow, I probably wouldn't worry about it. But I'm going to water it just to give it that little that the bulb will need to just set up their root, just like with the garlic, right? It's going to set their root, and then come spring, when the days are getting longer, it's going to start growing and reward us with gorgeous color. Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Be well.